Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the farm. Just gonna do a short video here this morning, quick. I'm walking out to move the cows. I've been working on a lot of different projects and stuff the last few days, the last week, and I got some clips and stuff trying to put together some little videos of different things we've been doing. I had a lot of different projects we were trying to get done while we had that mini excavator here, and we've got it for a couple more days yet, so we've got a few more things to try to get done. Hopefully we'll get most of the things done we want to do by, I think, Tuesday. I have to take it back, and I've had it around for 2 weeks, so it's time for it to go back and get on to some other projects. But I'm just walking out here to move the cows this morning. Thought we'd just walk out and pick up the wire and listen to the birds. And it's kind of overcast here this morning, but it's still pretty morning. Every day's unique, I guess. The area I'm walking through here, this is, we moved the cows in here Wednesday morning when we made that bigger move that I did a video of. We moved them Wednesday morning up into here, and so they've been grazing in here since then. I've been moving them twice a day. The first day, because of moving them and having to pick up wire and everything else, I only moved them once, but otherwise I move them once right away in the morning, usually by 6:30, and sometimes a little earlier, just depending on the day. And then I move them in the afternoon, sometime between, seems like usually between like 2:30 and 4:30, somewhere in there. I try not to be too specific on the time, but gotta be a little flexible because sometimes I'm in the middle of doing other things. But they've done a nice job grazing in here. There's places I'd like to see a little more litter still on the ground, but there's a lot of places they're doing a really good job and doing a good job spreading their own fertilizer out here. So hopefully it'll improve the piece. This little hilltop I'm walking up to here, the stand of the forage and stuff's a little bit lighter on here, but they're still they're leaving enough, and they're getting some litter on the surface. I still like to see it a little bit heavier forage stand in here, but that's the goal. Hopefully we'll improve it with the way we're grazing it. This is the section they're headed to. It's not a real wide piece here on this end, but like I say, I'm moving them twice a day, so these are long, narrower strips. They get moved here, like I say, this morning, and then they'll get moved this afternoon. So usually I set this other strip up last night. I've been giving them a little bit smaller area in the mornings, and then in the afternoon when it's hotter and when the grass has had more time to photosynthesize and the protein levels and stuff are higher, then I give them a larger section in the afternoon. That also kind of keeps them busy when it gets hot and keeps them out grazing instead of trying to find some shade to stand in. So it seems to work. That way I have a chance, I guess kind of twice a day to kind of adjust the forage based on what it looks like they need and based on the stand in here. The amount of forage on the ground. If there's a lot here, I give them a little smaller piece. If it's a little lighter, I go a little bit bigger. If they seem like they're not quite as full and a little bit, a little hungrier, which they've been staying very satisfied, so they don't really complain like they're hungry. But based on, you know, based on what they're leaving behind and on the trample that they're getting on it. That's all those different factors, I guess, go into kind of deciding how big of a piece to give them the next time around. So I'm going to grab the reel here and start reeling it back, and they know what I'm up to, so they're kind of headed this way. I need a better way of doing this. Hi, girls. One that just walked past me. She's one of the 3 left to have their calves. Kind of expecting them to calve here any time, but it's amazing how the calves, how quick they learn the moves and how excited they are too to come into the next piece of grass and get started grazing. I'll turn around here after they, here's some babies up here running down the hill. A couple cows pretty excited too to come down the hill, but oh yeah, here they come, off to the races. One more little group of calves are gonna come running, looks like here. I love watching those baby calves get excited and come running. This little guy here is one of the, that's the second youngest calf in here. Oh, this poor little guy got manure all over his head. He's actually a twin calf, and I think he steals a lot, and I call it the crown of shame, because usually when they steal, when they're nursing on a cow that's not their mother, they always come up from the rear and nurse on the back of the cow while she's feeding her own calf, and then they get pooped on. So not always, but sometimes. So got one little guy left over here, but well, I'm going to keep going here and get this wire rolled up, but just thought I'd make a, whoops, that little guy just got into the wire. Thought I would make a short video here this morning. Everybody have a great day.